Hello and welcome to awtoolbox.com. My name is Glenn Keller and I'm going to be taking you through some of the using topics in Active Workspace. So far in this course and playlist, we have went through how to log into Active Workspace, some basics about the interface, and some key components. Now what we're going to do is start taking you through some of the menu options and easy usability topics for just kind of navigating around the interface. The first thing that you'll want to pay attention to is within the Active Workspace client, there are a lot of different menus, and we highlighted these in one of the previous videos, but one of the menus is this Global Navigation Toolbar. And this Global Navigation Toolbar is going to be basically your primary navigation. So all of your major applications or pages that you go to are going to be here, such as your home page. And in this home page, you'll see that every time that you come to this home bar, you'll have other shortcuts that you can interact with. These shortcuts are referred to as tiles. Now you can use these tiles. You can see there's various options for things like ID display rules, reports, going to the help. There could be a lot of other tiles, but these are essentially just quick navigation buttons. So if you click the Explorer button, for instance, then it'll take you to the Explorer page. And if you go back using the back button up here, then you can go to your inbox and you can go back, you can go to your saved searches, you can go back. So they're just navigation buttons, but some of them don't just take you somewhere. Some of them will open up external pages. So if I click the help button, it will open a separate tab and prompt me to log in to the Siemens homepage. So some of the buttons allow you to do that, some of the buttons allow you to navigate, some of the buttons will actually open up objects. If I go to my Explorer and look at my home view, I can access objects that I've pasted here, and I can say maybe I want a quick link to my new stuff folder, or an assembly that I work with constantly. I can then come over to the right-hand side, and if I go into the menu option, I can choose Manage, and then Pin to Home. And what this is going to do is it's going to create another tile on that desktop. So if I click Pin to Home, it'll create that tile. Now there's no indication that this has been pinned. If you right-click, notice that that option is not here. But if I go to the Home button, and I scroll down, my new stuff folder has been added to this home page. If I click it, it should take me directly to the new stuff folder and open it up, in which I can then look at contents and properties of that folder and perform edits if I have the permissions. So the tiles allow you to create shortcuts. You can even save searches to them. So if I come in and I do a search, we had done a search for 24 before. It gives us a whole bunch of parts in the system and allows us to interact. So if I wanted to run this search daily, I could then save the search up across the top of the search and then choose Pin to Home on the right-hand side. If I pin this to home and I do search for IDs that contain 24, then I can choose Save, and it will pin it to my home. And you can see we get notifications when things occur. So then I can come back into my home, scroll down, and I have the tile that I need here. So a couple of interactions that you've seen throughout this video so far is that the tiles are a major mechanism of navigation, and you can create new tiles as well as interact with the tiles that have been provided to you. The buttons on the left wall in the global toolbox provide an alternate way to navigate to those same locations, though there may not be as many of these and you can't create new buttons along this left-hand wall. So think of these as your master set of places that you would go to, and think of these as quick options or additional information and links for you specifically or for your group. Now, the layout that has been provided to you could be a little bit more flexible than this. I know a lot of people like to change their desktop icons, And Active Workspace allows you to do that to the tiles, as long as your administrators have allowed it. So you can right-click on a tile, and then if you right-click on a tile, you get it kind of highlighted here and the background dims out. And then you can click this little button. It's not a drag, it's just left-click once, and it will resize the tile to whatever size you want it to be. Now, there's only 3 sizes available, and your admins can take the ability to resize this away from you. But out of the box, you get this interaction. So if I set it to the smaller size and I click off of it, just kind of in this blue area to the right, then I have a smaller tile. If I right-click it again, I can also click and drag the tile, and I can create new tile groups, which is what's highlighted on the screen now. Or I can drag it within existing groups. So I can try and put it in one of these other tile groups that are kind of down here. So it's really up to you on how you want to arrange them. They will save for you in the system. They will update. It's not browser specific. They'll stay as you switch to different locations. Maybe you go to a different console to log in. And the tiles should represent exactly what you had set up at your other location. So tiles in this primary toolbar get you around the system and provide you shortcuts and access points to things that you could work with in Teamcenter.